I'm Cadillacing through the hood, sitting on 24. 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 I'm Cadillac.
Good evening, everyone. It's your man PSTOCK, host of iHipHopTV. Got a special show tonight. You know, we got the Freestyle Fridays going on. You know, that's what's happening. And then we have a special guest here along with that. You know, the one and the only recording artist, super producer extraordinaire, 2K Kent, top billing entertainment, in the place to be. 2K, what's popping? What's popping on Freestyle Friday, man? What's popping, man? Big shout out to Aladdin 19, Dark Diva, making it happen, running. They're there. You don't see them, but they're there. They're there. Don't sleep on them. But Freestyle Friday, now 2K is responsible for the tracks for the Cypher Saturdays, the Aladdin 19 Cypher Saturdays, and that's good stuff. You know, the artists, they don't know how to handle it, but they coming through creative though. They coming through creative. Have you checked out what they've been doing on your track?
Oh man, yeah, I've been impressed. I'm like, okay, go in. I'm like, okay, we need more, and we go add fuel to the fire. Like,
all day.
Like,
Did you check out Kazea B. Ills? You see what he did?
Yes, sir.
That was hot. That was hot.
Yeah.
He came for real. He ain't playing no games.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, this what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's going down.
Turn up, for real.
It's going down. So I know you're busy. You know, busy as usual, and that's a good thing. You know, and the coronavirus ain't stopping 2K at all. You know, you just moving with safety.
For real, got to.
Extreme safety.
I had to turn down a few things because of that. Like, I'm not going over there yet. Let this thing calm down a little bit.
Yeah. You got to. It's better to be safe than to get out there and get caught up with that virus, man. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. But yeah, definitely on Freestyle Fridays, 2K Kent, this is gonna be great, man. This is gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so I just want to ask you, you know, because you're in the mix, you know, you're around a lot of artists, you know, and other producers and everything. So I just want, you know, the viewers to hear it from 2K Kent, you know, who's the best rapper today? Besides yourself.
Out of the new one, everybody, you know what? To keep it real, I think rap done got better, and you got a lot of good ones all at once right now.
Yeah.
You got, of course, you got Drake, who just killing it with ease.
Yeah.
You got J. Cole. You got Lil Baby, who just doing it with ease. I mean, they just so smooth, and people bringing something different to it, and they really saying something. Right. So it's like, man, all these little mixtures, it's like, yeah, I feel like rap done really came back to me. Everything's stepping up. You got a lot of good artists. Big Sean. I mean, it's like, it's hard on the best. But I mean, you know, right now you got to give it to Drake. I mean, he killing it, man.
Drake is, and he's clocking the dollars too, while he's doing it the whole way. So yeah, that's big right there, you know.
I mean, he got commercial hit after commercial hit. He got that bounce. He know what they want, and he know how to switch it up to this, to that. Man.
Yeah. I agree. Right now, Drake, you know, he looked like he's replacing Eminem on that stature, you know.
And M's still hot. That's what I'm saying. M's still fireball.
Yeah, M is. You're right. M is still fireball. He is still fireball in the mix, you know. But you know that's what we like to do. You know, you're around it, you're in it. You know, you live it. You know, this is your lifestyle. You know, this is what you do. So I know you always got your ears and eyes to the street. You know what's popping. You know what's popping. Is there something going down or someone going down that the people don't know about yet, but it's coming. It's going to hit them like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, something that's gonna come, and it's coming out of nowhere. Yeah, and all I gotta say is this: I'm glad we planned this and did some of this before Corona. So yeah, y'all go see something. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm glad we already did it. You go see it, you gonna be like, damn, where that's at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I know it is. I can feel it too. I can feel it too.
Coming. It's coming out of nowhere too. It's a good one too. Very entertaining.
Wow. That's gonna be big, man. When that go down, that's gonna be real big. What about producers out there right now? You know, other than, excluding yourself, you know, who's Drake's go-to guy? Who's Lil Baby's go-to guy? Who they going to? What production right now?
Drake got 40 and so many people. They got everybody. But speaking of that though, I'm glad you brought that up because last week I was at Mars from 1500 or Nothing Studio.
Right.
And they made hits for everybody. Usher, Chris Brown, Snoop Dogg, and just hearing some of the new production that they doing. They was working with some artists that I know.
Right.
I'm just like, damn, no wonder, you guys are just on and on and on. Because, they're real musicians.
Right.
So you got people like that. And it's just right now, to me, music changed so much. You got a lot of great producers because you got everything, the software and a lot of things change. So Everybody not playing, everybody not this, but a lot of people putting stuff together that's just knocking, and it's really good out of nowhere.
Wow.
So it's just hotness after hotness. But I mean, of course, you gonna always have your monsters out there that's gonna come with a hit like a Timberland or a Neptunes or
Yeah.
Come on, they they got it. Just some people that got it. But
Premier still doing it. Premier,
come on, man.
They got a new project out with Guru's son. So I agree with you. It's hot. It's hot. But definitely tell our viewers about On That Chick. On That Chick, if viewers, if you just don't know, that's the song we rock, the snippet we rock every Saturday when we rolling out. Okay. That's time to get on that chick and it's time to roll out. But the success of On That Chick, how has that been going? I hear it everywhere now. Streaming, playing, promos, how does that feel?
Oh man, it's real good. It's like putting in that work, and it's a trip. When I first put it out, I seen people gravitating towards it, so it was like, man, let's put some more behind this, and just kept believing in it, and it just feel real good, hearing it on the radio and here and there, like, man, like, yeah, it's where it's supposed to be.
Making that thing pop, right?
Man, give me pop radio, everything.
Yeah. And if our viewers don't, if you're not aware, 2K Kent also got the hot single out on Frank STICKEMZ right now. Tell the people about that. I Can't Lose. Tell them about that.
Lose is out. It's streaming. It's on the radio. It's on a lot of stations. It's on a movie, Dead End, starring Vivica Fox. It's hot. The video will be out real soon, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be everywhere. When we say everywhere, we mean everywhere.
Yeah, we can't wait for that. When that one drops too, man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
2K Kent. I can't lose. He can't lose.
No, you can't.
2K not losing. And Frank STICKEMZ winning.
A cold writer. Yeah, he's a cold writer, man. I mean, as soon as I never even seen him write that. He that beat came on and he just like he already had it ready. He just synced in that thing. Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't playing.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing. He had to get one of them fresh 2K Kent tracks
Oh yeah, and Crawford City, yeah, me and
Crawford City. That's right,
yes,
Crawford City.
And my
2K
cousin
Kid in Crawford City,
Yeah.
in the building, top billing entertainment. You know,
Yes, sir.
all the way. You know, if y'all not familiar, y'all better know. You better get it right. You better get it right. Better get it right. Now, this is one, you know, and I love to talk to you about music because I know you're a true musician as well, you know, coming from instruments and everything. So, and we both talk about the different styles of music and genres of music that come by. Do you think funk music is making a comeback a little bit? Do you hear it in, you know, a little bit of the DAYZ production?
That's a trip you say that because, yep. Especially when I pay attention to a lot of stuff on different radio stations and different mix, I hear people bringing that back a lot. Damn, what's that girl name? Shoot, she got a pop hit out, but it got a little funk to it. It got that. Damn, I forget.
Doja. Is it Doja?
It's her, and it's another one. Yeah, and they got these little funk bass lines, but I mean, you know, if they really want to bring the funk back, you know what I'm saying, on the hip hop, I mean, I think Snoop and them took that funk to the highest degree when they did Death Row.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but you always gonna have funk though. It's always gonna be some type of element there though. Yeah, I mean, I like what they doing though. I mean, right now I'm hearing funk 70 tracks, and they're making these on the radio mixed with a little bit of pop.
Yeah. What's that one? I know there's Doja Cat. I mean, her stuff, and I think that's her name. I don't want to louse it up. And then there was a group. I seen a pop group that they had a hit out. And it was like that it was that 60s, 70s, early 70s sound, you know. It was that. So, you know, that was what's the name of that group? I can't think of the name of that group, but it was a hit, and the song was from a couple years ago, and it took off for them. So I mean, I was hearing it, and I'm like, wow, they trying to bring it back. Digital Underground was another one that took funk to another level.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And this one, I don't know if you caught this one yet. It was sent to me, and I was checking it out. George Benson and it's Georgie Benson and Bootsy got a record out together. Bootsy Collins, yeah. The mad bass player and the strummer, you know, the guitar player. So that's going to be an interesting sound. You know?
I want to hear that.
Yeah. Bootsy and George Clinton making it happen. I'll get that over to you. I think I got it. I'll shoot that your way.
I need to hear that.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked when I heard that, man. But it's all good. Yeah. It's definitely all good.
Yeah.
But hey, this is Freestyle Friday in the mix. Aladdin 19's making it possible from the Redemption, you know, from the Cypher Saturdays, and right into Freestyle Fridays, you know, everything going. So we got this kid, the first one I want to run on, Ja King. He's from the Escape from Reality tour, Mad Money Militia Global for sure. So let's check out Ja King and his Freestyle Friday, what he's bringing to the table. Come on, Ja. 2K Kids watching.
Let's see.
Whoa. It's like, fuck the president. He playing devils around my residence. Residue of heaven sent brothers. Never had benefits but struggle. Determining factors that made me hustle. Fuck it, did a few bids. It contributed to my muscle. Back on the block, I invested in gun stock. Receiving dents in my armor from corrupt crack cops who blast shots. Taught to watch as they torture our texture. Houses I can't afford, so I'm forced to live in the sector 8. What a place with its terrible school zones. Each his own. Had to teach myself and made the streets my home. Keep the weed chop and let it spice my dome. Demons, how the fuck I'm gonna find peace when the world in pieces? Homies deceasing from bullets piercing their heart reaching. I'm torn apart from my fallen soldiers. My promise folded. I am older, but maturity lacks. In fact, I disperse conflicted feelings on the innocent civilian. I should be building, but I burn bridges to earn digits. Internally, I battle with the world physics. This how I kick it. My mental is finished. I use pencils for new expressions and pour 40 while I'm remembering. Motherfucker.
with 2K Kent. You know, he's putting it down. He went shirtless on us. He went shirtless, you know. He said something, you know.
Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac back, you know. Ja King. All right, Ja King putting it down. Freestyle Fridays, Aladdin 19. You know, he going to like that. He's going to like that. So, in the music today, you know, a lot's going on with the pop now. You would have to, you know, in hip hop or anything, everybody's crossing. You know, that line is going back and forth. You know, and do you think? And this is something that I've been observing in the business. Do you think that rap music is being saturated a little bit by pop mainstream, everybody trying to be mainstream, or is it holding true to its form?
You know what? If you think about it, because it's a trip you said that, because I was just looking on YouTube at old 80s commercials for the hell of it. And when you look at them commercials, it's like they was rapping on a lot of that stuff. So
Yeah.
I think once it got popular and started making money, it was just slowly but surely. And now it's just really everywhere because the #1 selling music. And yeah, they know that's what people are adapting to.
Yeah.
So, but it is a lot. It is kind of saturated, but you know, you talking about the coolest thing.
Yeah,
man.
it's something for everybody out there, you know.
Yeah.
Now you can't be mad at it, you know. You're seeing, and I'm noticing too, with, you know, and definitely a big shout out to South State Connected, Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador. You know, they putting it down with the second annual Hood Idol Awards that just went down. You know, that was big. And a big shout out to Mr. Clarence Thompson, Gulf Coast Promotion, winning a 40-year achievement award, you know, because 40 years in the business, that's a long time, you know.
That's a
long time, you know. So that's a big shout out for the Hood Idol and everything going on down there. So how do you feel about the product, the music that's coming out the South these days?
You know, the South pretty much took over, and it's good. I mean, depending on what people like, but I'd say a lot of what you hear, like especially a lot of the main artists and stuff, they're actually good. It's good. I mean, a lot of them flip the style of hip hop, rhyme patterns, this, that. Now you hear more stories.
Yeah.
I think, you know, probably before, you know, people was used to, you know, a lot of party stuff, but now you got Rick Ross and other people that'll tell you more stories like, hey, what happened in Miami? What happened over here? What happened in Houston? You know, T.I. talking about the trap in Atlanta, Gucci Man going down in Atlanta. And it's good musicianship, you know. Gucci Man always got real good production and stuff. So, you know. And it's on a party vibe, you know. I
like it too. Yeah, you're right. The party vibe they bring, the dance. You know, they bring that dance music in. And I'm gonna send another one over to you to check out too. Lex Luger and his crew. They got an album out. It's charting too now. It's called The Money Walk. You know. So, you know, I'm gonna let you check that out. But you're right. The South vibe is popping right now. It's like to me, you know, the West Coast and sound, and then the South sound right now is dominating everything. You know, it's dominating the industry right now. So and I ain't mad at it. You know, I mean the East Coast still got something for you, but it's like right now, it's like, you know, it's like a team that was good and everyone got old and retired, so now they got to come back with the younger rookies and build it back up. But right now, I think the West Coast and down south is making a killing, you know, and I agree with you on that 100%. You know, I agree with that. And even Young NAZ, did you have a chance to check out his new project?
Definitely.
Straight West Coast, you know, it got that sound. Bay Area, the Bay Area, man. There's so much talent up there, 2K. And tell the viewers about the Bay Area. I mean, you know a lot about it. You know, being from there.
I mean, you know, if they want to look at the history of the Bay Area, I mean, they could really go back if you really dig into the '60s and stuff. You know, they had groups and stuff coming up out of there, and then I know as far as you go to the '80s, I mean, Pebbles from the Bay.
Pebbles.
You know, Sheila E. from the Bay. You know
Sheila
what I'm saying?
E.
Tony. You feel me?
Tony.
That, you know, Frank Stickemz part of that. You feel me? Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Too Short.
Yeah, Too Short.
Too Short been an everlasting rapper with everybody else. He deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. He been out since the 80s.
Yeah, you're right.
And still making hits. You feel me? So, I mean, yeah, the Bay. I mean, definitely got a rich history in music. Tupac.
Yep, Pac. He rolled up there.
He from the Bay. Got his game from the Bay.
With
you know
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, yeah. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of rich music. Rapping Forte.
Yeah, Forte, man. The Players Club. I'll be around.
Yeah. He right from our hood in Frisco, you know what I'm saying? So we seen him do it. It was, you know, he's also on Tupac's biggest album, All Eyes on Me.
Right.
So, yeah, man.
That's huge.
Rich music scene.
Rich music scene. Because we've been getting a lot of Bay Area artists coming through on a one-on-one show, you know, which is great, you know. There's a most notable that there's you know, we have Virago. She's, you know, from Richmond, you know, which is down a little bit. But we got the kid from Oakland that came on, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, Blue Aries. Nice sound, nice little video, nice little fun song, you know, and then we had Drop Zone Tiff from the Bay Area, you know, and went down. She had to fall back to San Fran. Now, she had mentioned something, you know, she's passionate about the music, you know, extremely, but she had mentioned that, you know, the Bay Area don't show the local Bay Area artists any love. Do you find that to be true?
You know what? I'm going to be real. You know what? Because everybody got their own journey and stuff.
Yeah.
So for like when we started, I mean, I can see where people do feel like that when at a certain point. But like for us, some people was there. Like for instance, San Quinn, Forte, JT. They all, you know, got on our first project.
Right. And
JT was so cool. JT, the bigger figure, right. He put us on a soundtrack.
Right.
With the Beware Those and Snoop and Dog Pound and just everybody from the Bay was on there. And he gave an opportunity to make money. So for me, when I started messing with JT, that was and it was so quick, I started making money quick. So I kind of learned the rope at a different way. Right. Through just, you know, seeing that. And then my cousin Ron, he had put us out for a minute. So we were just seeing a different part of the hustle because like the thing with us, we read books before we started rapping. See, that was my key. I was like, if I'm going to do music, let me go to the library and read a book on the music industry so I kind of know what I'm getting into.
Right.
So that was the thing. Now, as far as support, all we did was just hit the streets and get to the people.
Yeah.
And just by doing that, I'm telling people, I landed on Cameo that way, on a Coors Light commercial. Why? Because I was outside touching the people, and I happened to run into somebody I was working with.
Right.
And that's how that happened. So, and you know, a lot of people saying we end up doing shows with them and everything. And, you know, Big Von and all them show love. So I would say this, just hustle. Don't even think about it. You may get a line from there, and it may be a line from somewhere else. Because by the time we was, you know, doing after Cameo, we end up getting on DJ Khaled and this and that. So I just say, just keep grinding.
Keep grinding.
You don't even really have to worry about it. Because, you know, right when we was in the Bay, we was making money off the DJ Khaled mixtape and Meek Mill, and we're on that. So, you know, and that's Miami, and that's a whole nother thing. You feel me? So just think of the whole rap industry as a whole. Work with that.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. And also the Bay, you mentioned Sheila E. earlier, you know, other groups like Confunction was from the Bay, you know. So when I was in Japan, we used to every you know, from between Christmas and New Year, Function would come and play in Mugans in Osaka, okay, in Japan, because that's where, you know, they said they had a lot of success with their music overseas in Japan. And Japan does have a genre. They have a huge hip-hop community over there. They have a huge community in hip-hop over there in music.
Hey, that's real talk. I remember when we was promoting, a lady from Japan was like, hey, y'all got to go out there.
Yeah.
They would really love your stuff, and you're going to really make money. If you're making money out here, you're going to make like 3 times of that. She told us that.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk. That's real talk. My man Nitty Biggs, when he was with Two Unorthodox, they were huge in Japan. He developed a huge following when he was on Arista over there in Japan, you know. So, you know, that was huge, you know, over there. But yeah, Japan has it for American music. You go down to Shinjuku or Rajaku Park on a Sunday, you'll see the bobby socks, beat boppers. You got your rappers, you got your reggae, got even your country western, you know, and of course pop. They kill it. And Mickey Howard used to live over there. We used to always run into Mickey up in Tokyo. You know, he was up there. He was over there doing it. But the music scene is big over there. They got a lot of places, a lot of venues to play, you know, for artists that you can. You're right. She told you right. You go over there, you make a killing. You load up with all your swag and load up with your music and hit over there, and you in the building. You in the building with it, you know. So that's big. But the Bay Area comes through, you know. I mean, all the time. We can't even knock that at all.
Oh, you know, everybody, you know, you go out there, everybody trying to get in the game. It's just more and more every year. It's just more and more. Everybody, you know, everybody in the game.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody is there. Everybody is there. Yeah. But hey, this is Freestyle Fridays. We got 2K Kent, you know, in the house, in the place to be. And now 2K, we got on this Freestyle Fridays, we have 2 freestyle. This one right here, he goes by the name of Kid Superb, right? From Johannesburg, South Africa. Okay. We have 2, you know. We're going to get to another one later. But check this out on Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays. This is Kid Superb Freestyle.
2020, a bitch. Came in and shit thinking they gon' be lit. Came in and shit thinking I'ma be rich, but instead we got Rona and made people sick. Stuck in the deepest cause I had to shift. Shifting my mind though I fall in the ditch. Thinking about all of the things I could do, but I'm stuck cause the lockdown got me feeling stiff. Wait, too many jobs was lost, too many lives was lost. I can relate. I did not have a job, I did not have a chance to make myself great. Now that I'm bossing up, now that I'm flossing up, you gotta wait to see that it's gonna work, to see that I'm gonna work. We making some change, ain't talking money, I'm talking difference. See that the world getting too different. I'm a black pearl, push to extinction, cause I feel threatened by my existence. I cannot listen to all these people, what they be doing, constantly bitching, ain't making efforts to making a difference, controlling and benefiting their own system. Gotta stay woke. Wait, don't ever choke. Wait, that's not no joke. Cause they hanging us with the Rona rope. Wait, I stay afloat. Wait, you never know. Hey, if this be a hoax, but this 2020 was a broken globe. You dig?
I'm Cadillacing through the hood, sitting on 24. 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 I'm Cadillacing through the hood.
We're back with 2K Kent on Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays. That was Kid Superb from Johannesburg, South Africa. You know, that's large coming through. See, iHipHopTV is international. 2K Kent will tell you that. He's there on Saturdays on the live show international. He can tell you. And, You know, we got Little Humble from Escape from Reality Tour. He's from Cameroon, so the Africans is getting into the hip hop. Have you ever got into the overseas artists like in England? They got a large hip hop community over in London. You know, the UK. You know, like a Kala. You know, he was like the one to break through. You know, hip hop. Him and his sister, she was a big artist too over there. Well, she still is, and he is too. He's more of the Pan African lecturer now as well, educated. But he's the one. Akala is the one that brought hip hop and Shakespeare and combined them. You know, he made it his own. So, do you get into it? You listen to it, or you check it out whenever you get a chance?
You know what? Since I was getting on mixtapes and now on all these playlists, I'm hearing more of them now. So I remember back then, a few would catch my ear, but now since the style of music changed, I'm hearing a lot more that's really good.
Yeah.
And it's just random. It's just random. I could tell that, you know, they're from overseas. You know, I hear the accent and everything. So when it comes to some of the new style of music, yeah, it sounded pretty good. And you know what? Well, overseas, it was always somebody that was go break out a hit. And if you really once, I remember I did some digging on a lot of '80s music, and a lot of that was overseas.
Yeah.
The hits.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know,
Those,
the British invasion, they killed it. They gave us everything. They gave that whole sound.
Yeah, they really did. They really did.
Oh, man.
And I like what you said, digging in the crates. When you go listen to the albums, man, do you still be hitting the record stores up?
You know what? I mean,
Are there any left?
You
know, there's a few.
They closed Amoeba. You know, I used to check them out every now and then. But what happened was, you know, when YouTube, I started more randomly because you could hear like just straight a whole lot of stuff. So I started being on YouTube more, finding a lot of old records.
Right.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, YouTube you can. Not like with YouTube, it's replacing it. Like video killed the radio star, they said back in the day.
Yeah.
Now you got the internet killing it the rest of the way. You know.
Yeah.
They're taking it out. But that's true though. That's true. You know, and you don't see the record stores. We missed that, the album stores. But you have mentioned the mixtapes. Let the viewers know about your deep mixtape history. You've been on a lot of good mixtapes. You know that you've been putting it down with a lot of artists. Lupe Fiasco, DJ Khaled. You know, let the viewers know. You know what you done, how you done it.
Oh yeah, I mean mixtapes, especially just, you know, growing up, we kind of seen and was hearing people on mixtapes for the first time, like Cameron and all them, and a whole lot of people, and we seen how popular it was, and that's something that we always wanted to do. And I remember the first person we got with my big homie Monzel pointed me to him.
Right.
DJ Natural.
Okay.
We got on there, and he had us on there with Snoop and everybody, and it was real cool. And then I'll never forget, because it was a gap in between that time. I'll never forget when I got my studio, and we started putting, you know, a little bit of something together, and that was a while ago. And we just got a message like, "Hey, you trying to get on this Obi Trice and this DJ Khaled and Flow Rider?" It was coast to coast mixtapes, and we just kept going on and on since then.
Yeah.
It just was nonstop. And then right then, immediately, when we had the CDs and our merch, we just hit the block. We hit the block like beasts and got paid.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge right there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I check and I follow and the mixtapes. You know, you be doing it. You know, and also on the straight stuff, because I mean, I've heard some stuff, and I mean, we go back a while, so I remember the stuff back in the day, and then I see that the progression of your style and your music, how you evolve your music, and you stay relevant and up to date with everything you do. You know, you in Crawford City, y'all put it down. You know, and I'm sure the viewers don't really know, you know, what you in Crawford City go. So you gotta let them know. Let them know about Bobby Brown and the Tony. Y'all putting it down, man. Let them know. Tell them about it.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, especially with my cousin Crawford City. I mean, we've been producing forever, and you know, he playing church background, and I mean, he took me around live bands and all that from the gate.
Right.
So that's how I was learning, and you know, it's kind of trippy from the gate. We kind of been doing something like this. I remember when we was first producing, and we did the first show. We was opening up for KRS-One.
Wow.
Yeah, it was opening up for KRS-One.
Wow.
And then I remember we kept playing on and on in Crawford City. He was on tour with Levert and Kelly Price and Tyrese and, you know, just all this stuff. And then it seemed like as soon as we got to LA, you know, Bobby Brown was at the door.
Right away.
I heard your music. I'm ready for you and Frank, you know.
Right away.
That's how I'm saying. Yeah, so it been a real, super real experience. And, you know, especially with Frank STICKEMZ, by him being so musically inclined, he's in Tony as a dope rapper.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, he's replacing Quick, huh? DJ Quick was the guy back in the day. Now it's Frank STICKEMZ putting it down.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I had a conversation with Quick about that backstage because my homie was playing drums for him.
Wow.
And we was talking about music and stuff, and you know, Quick gave us some real good insights on real musicianship stuff.
Yeah.
Just been so much, man.
Yeah. That's big when you got there. You know, when you get in there, and you've been blessed. You know, your cousin, you know, put you down and schooled you, and that helped shape you with your production and let you know, instruments and what to do with every instrument. You know, how to use it, as well as the instrument of the voice. You know, people having that voice. You know, I always tell people that, you know, like artists too, young artists, I says the instrument is your voice. Your voice is the instrument as well. So you definitely got to be able to ride that track and make your voice and your delivery blend in with that track. You got to ride that track. Would you agree? Is that you know, good advice?
Oh yeah, especially if you really trying to make hit songs and stuff, and you want people to be really repeating your stuff, you're gonna have to ride that beat, especially if you're trying to be one of the best. If not, it will get exposed, and it's only gonna last so long.
Right.
Get on beat, get on track, man, and write them songs, man. Get into it.
To make it happen.
Yeah.
So who out there now that you think is faking the game? You know, as far as, you know, if any, that you think one and done or in and out. You know, who do you think?
In and out. You know, it be so random. Sometimes the thing with that, you'll forget about it until they may pop up in the news or something.
Right.
Now, I don't know. It seemed like now when some people kind of getting a hot streak, they kind of staying noted. I'm noticing with artists now. A lot of them are kind of staying on their grind right now.
Right.
They're getting another one and another one in, you know, especially the hot ones, you know, like Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Baby, they coming kind of back to back with their shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, people ain't playing, you know, it's kind of, you know, like they really getting in right now.
Right. You know? And they coming in with the collabs too. There's a lot of collaborations going on, you know, that's taking people a little further and to that next level, you know. So that's an interest. So, you know, and that's something that newer artists or younger artists got to consider, you know. I'm sure you got a couple of dollars. 2K Kent could set you up. He could get you set up on a nice get you set up on a nice feature with somebody there, you know. Because it is, you know, a business, you know. It's fun, it's love, and everything. But, you know, and let the viewers know this is how you make your living. This is how you feed your family. This is how you know, you set your future on this, you know.
Yeah.
And you take it very seriously. So with everything the way it is now and everything the way it's going in the industry and everything, and with the souped up edition of the social media, how is that helping? How is that taking, you know, people's music to the next level?
It's giving them notoriety. I think right now too with social media, it's a lot of intertwining.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that with, you know, record sales, like when we went in, you know, and look, we had noticed somebody may go from your YouTube to your Spotify and ping pong to your Instagram, you know? So it's just, it's so spread out. I mean, all the different social platforms, somebody could get to you through some way.
Right.
So it is a good thing though, especially if you get with the, you know, right marketing, or you really just, you know, pushing yourself and just, you know, trying stuff and really taking chances.
Right.
You know, yeah, you could get out there, and not only out there, making money too. So that'd be another thing too, because I'd be surprised to hear a lot of artists. It may be some people you looked up to never paid rent off music.
Right. Right.
You know,
right.
When they was fun, like, damn, how that didn't happen. And, you know, I feel good, like, damn, you know, ever since I've been, you know, we had control of something, we paid rent off this stuff and get paid, you know. So that's an important thing. Get money as an artist. It's money for you.
Yeah.
You got to just think business wise.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be smart business on there too, you know, and like I always, you know, tell people, you're on the right end of the business, you know. I know, I see how you handle your business. You handle it well. You know, you do things, and then you're all about investment and gaining and moving forward. You know, investing in yourself and investing in top billing entertainment. If you don't know, people don't know that's the company. You know, and you got to make that happen there, and that's big. You know, when I see artists like you and Young NAZ. You know, coming up doing stuff, even like my boys down south, Lex Luger and them, how he's doing, because Lex Luger remind me of you know, he's like you almost. You know, he does production and everything. That's his main staple and background, but he's developing them artists. He's developing them artists. You know, and that's what you have to do as a producer. So has there been a situation where you had an artist where you just was like, Don't quit your day job. That's been in the studio.
You know, yeah, because I mean it's like this. If I don't see no kind of potential in nothing, we just ain't gonna have you in the studio come at all.
Right, right.
But if we do see some type of potential, even to like throw you on something or something, we'll probably do it and you know, see what works.
What's
but
happening?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the people, like, especially with good production, and I noticed that people be serious, you can bring out the best in somebody. So that's what I'd be, you know, striving to do, bring out the best in them. Because it may be something in them that, you know, you may not hear them do on one track, but when it, you know, come to yours, like, you know, this is a whole nother thing. And I've seen that a few times. The only thing I would say is a lot of people got to learn the business. And I know it be switching up, and it is. You do got to keep up. This stuff be changing rapidly.
Right.
So,
right. So you definitely got to evolve with it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I noticed about you. Like I said, the viewers don't know. We go back, you know, and then you and Aladdin 19 go further back. So, you know, that's huge. So I know, and I hear it, and I've heard it, you know, and I love it. I think it's great. I think you doing it royal. You know, you making things pop. You making it happen, and delivering the head banging bobbers every time all that chick come on, boy. And I can't lose, man. It's like, hold up, play that again. Play that one again. Play that again. You know, but this is Aladdin Freestyle Friday. We got 2K Kent, top billing entertainment, recording artist, producer extraordinary, an extraordinary artist and producer. So we got this freestyle artist. We had Kid Superb from Johannesburg, South Africa. So now we got KULU ZULU from South Africa. And if this is wrong, bro, no offense. I don't want to louse up anybody's name. That's what we got. But KULU Zulu. Let's check him out. This is Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays. I'm the host, PSTOCK, with 2K Kent in the place to be. Here we go.
Calls. I say Mary, Mary to the mission. House me with remission. I've been dismissive of the vision. Moses by decision. Yeah, killing me for days. While it's been killing me for ways. I've been trying to make it happen. Damn, devoted to a self-righteous notion. I've been showing up for work, regardless of distortion. Ooh, when everything in mathematics with emotions algebraic portions of a stoic panic potent in the showroom of my mind. Damn, schematics to a grind. Apply pressure to a diamond climb. Made broken by the times, beaten, seeking out patience. Like I've been seeking out patience. Calls.
Everyone listen up.
Catch It's Lit TV.
Turn it on!
7 days a week.
7.
Believe it!
Playing the newest hip-hop and R&B videos.
Music, interviews, videos.
On the Hype Network via Roku.
They talk to me in the streets, they be like, you be killing it.
Every night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by Lex Luger.
Come on, remember my name!
The Backwood Ambassador.
You know who plays new music first? You off with the underground.
Catch your favorite artist as well as new artists.
For all the music,
Videos,
news, interviews, and more.
On It's Lit TV.
gotta rep the set.
Now, 7 days a week.
7.
At 10 p.m. Central Standard Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Hype Network via Roku.
Keep it lit.
That's right, It's Lit TV is on 7 days a week, hosted by the Backwood Ambassador, Lex Luger.
This is iHipHopTV Freestyle Fridays with 2K Kent. You know, talking business. You know, it's good to have 2K come through on a Freestyle Friday. You know, we had Young NAZ with the album listening release, and that was big. So, you know, this is the fitting way to open up the Freestyle Fridays, and I love it. You know, it's what's popping. It's definitely what's popping right now. But definitely let the viewers know what's happening, and you know, well, you told them about the video, but let them know about, you know, everything else that's going on in Top Billing Entertainment Camp. Oh, and I wanted to ask you too, Sky Ty, what's going on with his project?
That was the first person I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
So Sky Ty is out. Make sure y'all go check that video out. Ride by Sky Ty. It's really doing good. He's coming out with a new single soon. And once again, his video will be everywhere soon too.
Yeah.
Sky Ty. You got Frank STICKEMZ. I Can't Lose video that's going to be out soon too. So everybody look forward to that. That movie is out too. Dead End, so y'all can cop that on Amazon right now. Dead End starring VIVICA Fox. You gonna get that thing right now.
Yeah, go get it.
We got my new single out too, Trapping On, and that's on the radio too. That's on Dash Radio too.
Trapping On, and,
yeah, featuring KDA, featuring KDA.
Yeah. We had that. We promoted that that on the one-on-one series. So that's right. That, you know, everything. I mean, 2K Kent is everywhere.
Come on, man.
2K Kent, Aladdin 19, Mad Money, Militia, Global, Dark Diva, everywhere. You know, everywhere. You know, so it's a movement. You know, it's a great movement. You know, and we're trying to help and give guidance to some younger artists, you know, to make it up to independence, you know, trying to help them, you know, along the way, you know, with some wisdom and some stuff, and give them provide a platform for them like this, what, you know, Aladdin 19's providing with the Cypher Saturdays and the Freestyle Fridays. They just got to come get in. That's all.
Yeah, get in.
That's all. That's all. I mean, it wasn't too much of that when I was coming up. When we was back, we was still scratching and stuff. We was scratching before we broke off into the producer. But, you know, there was only one MC, and that was usually the DJ. You know, he wasn't letting nobody, you can't touch this mic unless he had his own artist. That still holds true to today, you know, in some situations, you know. but it's definitely big. But you definitely got to check it out. You definitely got to go and check out everything 2K Kent is doing and Top Billing Entertainment, because they got everything covered for you. You got Scott Ty, you got Frank STICKEMZ, you got KDA, you got Tony, you got Bobby Brown, and
Bobby Brown Jr. too.
Bobby Brown Jr.
He got a single with him coming out soon. Look Around.
Frank STICKEMZ and Bobby Brown Jr. Oh.
Yeah, they got a hot single. Oh yeah, it's already ready, baby. It's just getting mixed down right now. So yeah, that's coming soon.
Everything. You heard it first right here, people. So when this is released, definitely subscribe and smash the like button. Find 2K Kent and let them know. Let everybody know all your socials and everything too. I have your 2K_Kent. I think that's the main one. But
that's the main one. Instagram, 2K_Kent official, and Twitter is at 2K_Kent.
Yeah.
Same thing with Facebook.
There it is. There it is. So you definitely got to get on it. You got to see it, and definitely come through and check out the Facebooks. Subscribe, follow, like, hashtag, everything. It's all good. It's all there. So hey, we got this Aladdin 19 Freestyle Friday going. Okay. This is iHipHopTV. So that's what we do. And that's why 2K Kent is here. That's hip hop right there. That's music right there. All day. iHipHopTV Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays with 2K Kent in the place to be. So, okay, 2K, I got a couple of things I want to hear from you before I wrap it up and let you go, because I know your schedule's tight. And what was the first live concert you saw? Can you remember? The first live concert?
I think, keep it 100. The first live concert. Okay, I probably was a kid when Rapid Forte was in Fillmore, and he did the Juneteenth, and he was already made a hit Players Club that was on MTV, and he was live in Fillmore in the hood. Yeah.
Forte, I'll be around. The Players Club. Yeah, man. That was that. When I heard that, man, what he did with that Spinners track and everything that came, that was the Players Club was the first single off of that project, right?
Yeah.
And then,
because we were so young, we didn't even go to no concerts. We were so young, but yeah, Forte, he was at a Juneteenth in the hood, and that was his first major album.
Yeah, his first major. Yeah. So he had been underground making it happen.
Yeah,
for the thing. Yeah, so that's what happens. That's what goes down. Yeah. And another question, that I like to ask, especially from artists and established artists such as yourself, for younger artists to hear up and coming, what made you realize you could be an artist full time? What triggered that, or what inspired that?
To keep it real, I really wasn't even looking at the artist thing at first like that. It was more music production, because I love music, and I was getting into that. Like, man, I gotta really learn piano and really that. So that was my driving force. But the thing about rapping, it was something I always did, but I just didn't trip on it like that to be an artist. It wasn't until like it really clicked. Like, man, you know what? I can really just do both of these things, and that was like really because you know you got two sides. You got hip hop, you got R&B, you just making all this musical flavor. So when I seen Jermaine Dupri and you really get a whiff of what Dre and them doing and all that, I'm like, man, I could do that. I would rather do that. Let me produce and rap now, you know, because it make more sense of who I am because I'm a producer,
right?
Too, you know?
Right.
And I can tell my story. So that's kind of what sparked it. And then, you know, my cousin CM, he was rapping at the time.
Okay.
And he already knew I could, you know, had rap skills, but I was developing my music skills because I was always like, if I do rap, I want the music to sound a certain way.
Right.
And, you know, and that was like, okay, I really gotta study production. And that's what did it.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. You know, so yeah, and the music background is the key. You know, you'll always have that. When you're done grabbing the mic, you always got them tracks for people to like.
Oh yeah,
you know?
And you know, through JT too. Like I said, once we made money and seeing how that was, like you can do this full time if you know what you're doing. Yeah, you could just, you know, be having merch and just your product and, you know, really get out there and just be pushing the line,
making it happen.
Just, you know, yeah. And now you got the internet, and you know, and that's what was coming anyway. By the time we were starting the iPods was already out like a while ago.
Yeah.
So it was already leading there. Napster was already out. It was already leading to the internet.
LimeWire, you remember LimeWire?
Yeah.
So, everything came
it
after
was going
that.
there.
Yeah, but
it was going there.
But
so
Napster,
you know,
when I was at Loud and transitioning from Loud over to before I went over to Rough Riders, I was with Sky High with Nitty. Nitty had brought us in on his project he was doing over there at Sky High Worldwide, and I was trying to tell them, you know, when I was at Loud, I was trying to tell Steve Rifkin, Maddie, and them everything. You know, the internet, you know, digital, it's coming. You know, embrace it. Let's move. And nobody, they thought it was a fad. It was going to be in and out. And Napster ate their asses alive in the industry, you know, with that, you know. And they got on it at the end. And same with the video production. I was running around with high definition, well, not high definition at that time, 3CCD, going from film, from shooting Super 16 and 16 millimeter, the 3CCD and digital and everything. And they couldn't comprehend it. I tell them, I'll save you a ton of money than processing film and buying film and everything else. We can do it, but you're going to save money. And they just, everybody got used to that standard. So I think that happens a lot in the industry as well.
Yeah.
That happens. Like everybody get used to the same old, you know. But this is iHipHopTV Freestyle Fridays with 2K Kent. Definitely top billing entertainment. And I got one more question. I want our viewers to hear from you, and then I'm gonna let you get on. You got video shoots and everything to get to. You know, who would you love to work with today? I mean, if you had a choice of anybody out there, who would you love to work with?
I mean, Chris Brown. Straight up.
Chris Brown.
We got flavor for Chris Brown right now.
Ah, Chris Brown.
Of course, we want to work with Chris, Dre, but, you know, I look at Chris as like the way he's singing and everything and what he brought to entertainment. Like, you are a leader. That voice is needed. So I would definitely want to work with somebody like that. Yeah. Powerful voice, man. Powerful movement, everything. It's what's needed. Like, without, like, I think he's carrying a lot of music, for my opinion. He's carrying the whole entertainment, the whole field, everything. He's carrying all that
Right. That's big. That's a big one. And of course, some of the people, I think the woman that got credit, I think Mona Scott got credit for breaking Chris Brown, but it was really Timmy Allen and Malik Brooks and Kevin Lawson that found him, that discovered him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's where he got the term C Breezy. Timmy Allen's son, they called him T Breezy. So him and Chris Brown became tight, you know, while he was working. I think Chris Brown was about 14 then.
No, so yeah,
he's about 14, you know. So we was up in the studio up in Manhattan. I was up there with Malik Brooks, and I had my daughter-in-law, Ghetto Vocals, and them up there, and they was up there performing, and we went up to the studio, and he was letting us hear that new Chris Brown stuff before it was out there. And I was like, oh, yeah, y'all got something here, man. Y'all got something.
Yeah.
So that's big right there, because you got that singer, that hip-hop vocal right there, you know.
Yeah,
and that lane's open, too. That male R&B artist lane is wide open in the industry.
Hey, open. Y'all gotta kill it, though.
Yeah.
You gotta kill
They
it.
gotta come in and kill it. They gotta come in and kill it. You right. So hey, 2K, I know you busy. You got to get your handle on your handle and get it moving. Any last words you got for the people?
Man, stay hustling, stay moving, and we riding this 2020 thing out. You know what I'm saying? Do everything you got to do, and shout out to everybody, the whole team, everybody.
Yep. And make sure you tell people to go vote.
Oh, yeah. Make sure y'all vote, man. Make that vote. That's what I'm saying. Ride out all 2020, you know, make the right choice, you know, study the game, study this, study that, and, you know.
Yeah, you got to make it happen. Yeah. But, yo, everybody, this is a treat. 2K Kent and a place to be, iHipHopTV on Aladdin 19's Freestyle Friday. 2K Kent made it happen, brought it to the table, and definitely check out the tracks that for the Cypher Saturdays. 2K Kent be donating for the Cypher artists to get in there and do their thing. So come on, y'all, step up. Tell them, 2K, step up. You know, these tracks are there. Aladdin 19 can't hold them tracks like that.
I'm going to tell y'all this, man. Keep bringing that fire, and what we go do, because I was thinking about this, we're going to get one artist, we're going to get somebody, and we go make a track, we'll get something, and we go get that thing on the radio. That's what we go do. Come on,
there
now.
you go.
So
that's the motivation right there.
Yeah, feel me? Come on, man.
That's the motivation right there, 2K.
Come on.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's get that on the radio.
Yeah.
There it is. Straight from 2K Kent's mouth. Get it to the radio. Step up now. Aladdin 19 got that fire from 2K. Got to step up and get it. Act like you know what you're doing with it.
Move. Yeah.
Get it more. Bro, thanks for coming through. You know, definitely be safe out there with this COVID situation going on there. I know you're handling your handle. You know, have a great video shoot. You know, get that in. You know, Frank STICKEMZ. Now you got to tell Frank, you got to bring Frank on next time. You got to get Frank in the mix.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Once he settled down, you know, you know, I know he's just as busy as you are these days. You know, you got to run him around. He's moving. But yes, 2K Kent in the place to be, ladies and gentlemen. This is iHipHopTV, Aladdin Freestyle Fridays on Aladdin 19. Freestyle Friday. All right, 2K, peace and blessings, bro. Thanks for coming through the spot.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Let's go.
You're listening to
I'm not a loser.
Deacon Live. Deacon Live.
Of course.
Deacon Live presents to you 2K Kent and their latest song, On That Chick. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and see their new Apple commercial on iHipHopTV.com.